Paranormal Encounters, Law Enforcement Edition, Part 1. This is going to be pretty much a recap for those who couldn't find the episode on television. I'll just go ahead and try to briefly explain what happened. One night at work, I received a call that there was a drive-by. A husband had found out his wife was cheating on him, was able to track down where the boyfriend lived. He drove by in the minivan, and as they were standing outside, the husband shot off a few rounds. Everybody pretty much hit the ground, and he drove away. Well, the wife had called on 911, and she was able to give us their address to their home and everything. And I was heading towards the house, assuming that maybe he was trying to go home. A city agency was able to actually find his vehicle, and they conducted a traffic stop. As I was pulling up, and he shot himself. And, of course, he died on the scene. A few hours later, I was parked on the side of the road working on my report. The fire department cleaned off the roadway, and they pulled out. While I was working on my report on my laptop inside my car, a weird mist started coming up off the street. I just assumed it's temperature change, the water. As I was writing my report, my computer went out, and all the lights inside my vehicle was flashing off and on, and my radio was actually changing channels. I suddenly felt a dark presence in my back seat. I could see like a dark shadow. And I knew immediately it was this guy that jumped in my car. Now, I obviously kept telling him to get out of my car because he was affecting my equipment and everything was going absolutely insane. He wasn't going anywhere. So after sitting there for a few minutes, I pretty much put two and two together and realized he was heading home. He was stopped by law enforcement on his way home, and maybe that's where he wanted to go. So I was able to drive my car. I put it into drive and went the few blocks to his house. As I pulled up to his house, I said, okay, there's your home. Get out of my car. And almost immediately, my computer comes back on. My radio stopped flipping channels. My equipment became normal again. In my entire career, this was one of the most intense paranormal experiences while on duty.